Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I hope you are all doing amazing and looking forward to the new year. Um, it's upon us, guys, 2022. So my gift and my desire uh, for all of you is to step into faith, step into love of God, knowing that 2022 is going to be your year because He is going to do some things. I'm telling you guys, God has got some stuff up His sleeve for 2022. So I want everybody to just open their hearts to receive it. Know it is yours. I came here today with the love of God. And I wanted to share something that I experienced, and I guess it got put on my heart to do it today. Um, so years ago, I had a vision. I was not sleeping. I didn't dream this. It was like a flash, a thought that just popped into my head. And I was in this place, and I was walking with a group of people, and we were going into this building. And in the building, it was stone building, and it had a hole in the ceiling, and the sun, it was just really super bright, shined through this hole. And as the light shined down onto this pool of water, there was a person on the left, on the right, standing in the water, and it was kind of like, I don't know, maybe not waist deep, but hip deep. And it was oval shaped and made of stone. And as every person approached, there was a person that was standing there removing your clothes. And it sounds weird because you're thinking, oh Lord, I got all these strangers around and I'm being stripped of my clothes. I'm going to be naked in front of these strangers. But for some reason, it wasn't even a thought or a feeling. There was no shame, no embarrassment. There was just nothing. It was just curiosity. There was a lot of love there. And as you stepped into the water, you're naked. They washed you with the water, but as it wasn't just the water that was cleaning you, it was more than that. Because the water did clean your flesh, but it was like the light that was coming through the hole was what was doing the deep cleaning. It was like, it was amazing. It was like everything that ever bothered you in your entire life being rinsed away by this light. And as you stepped up on the other side, there was another person to greet you on the left and the right, and they dried you off, and they placed this white robe. Everybody had the same robe on. It looked just like they were all solid white with the hood, and they fell down, between your ankle and your calf, and you exited. Well, some people were going all different directions at this point, but I was directed to go to this temple, this big temple. It was like a big building, and I was told it was the Temple of Knowledge. So as I walked into this building, there was books, scrolls, there was anything, even technology was there. You could watch videos, everything was there that we have here, and it was amazing, and it was big. And down this one corridor was this big tapestry that hung, and it appeared to be breathing and moving, and it would fold in and out, and it was just really glorious and beautiful, and it was ginormous. It was just so big. It looked really heavy. And I don't remember actually speaking anything. It was like thought processing that was going on. So I was communicating with people through thought. It wasn't much of a verbal explanation. It was just all thought. But I was told that I could read or study anything in there. Anything that was in there was available for me. I could look it up. I could do this. I could do that. And as I was there and I was looking at this tapestry, God was telling me, that each one of those threads that was in that tapestry that were woven together, each one of us was one of those threads. And I realized I was one of those threads. And it was like He was telling me that basically that was what made the strength and the beauty of the tapestry, was that each thread supported one another. And that this would be indestructible as long as we was stayed together and woven together, because we support each other, just like the great sequoia tree. I might be saying that wrong, but the big red, the great red forest. I mean, up in northern California, they have these big sequoia trees, and and they're all in different stages of growth, but what actually keeps them sustainable, because there's a lot of storms, high winds, and everything up there in the mountains like that, is the fact that their roots, they support one another, so they all keep each other standing upright. And that's what these threads did. We all held each other together in this beautiful, 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 I mean, amazingly beautiful building. It was the presence of God in there. It was all the knowledge you could ever want to learn. And I'm a knowledge bum, I'm telling you, because I probably go there a lot and just go there when I don't know I'm going there, maybe during my sleep, because I feel like I gain knowledge. Sometimes I wake up and I know a little bit more, so I know I've spent my time there. I believe I have access even on this earthly plane. I think my spirit goes there often. And and I was also explained while I was over there that I could go visit my family, that there was a little place I could go. I mean, there was so many things to do there. And I don't know what this place was. I'm not going to call it heaven. I don't know what it was. But I was so thankful to have that God showed me a little glimpse of things to come. And the fact that Jesus is going to be preparing a table for me one day, that he will set a table and before me, and it will be so beautiful, and it'll have the best place settings. It'll have the best food. But you know what's more important? It ain't even be about the bread, the fish, the wine, the laughter, because Jesus has got a great personality. He's serious, but he's also humorous. And don't ask me how I know, but I believe. I ain't gonna say I think, because I believe and know in my faith that Jesus even loves to sing and dance, and he loves horses. He loves nature. I mean, he is just all encompassing. And I guarantee you, if you get to know him, you are going to see that you've got some characteristics that he has. You're going to realize you guys have a lot more in common than what you thought. I'm just telling you. And if you guys want to experience these things that I've experienced and many others, all you got to do is just connect to him. Just plug into the source. Because if you are not connected to the vine, you will not produce fruit. If you try to separate yourself from the vine, you will wither, dry up, and be thrown into the fire for kindle. So keep yourself connected to the vine of truth, the vine of life. You will produce abundant, beautiful fruit. He is the vine. So cling to him. I'm telling you, this is the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. It comes before all things. I love everybody. I love my family, my friends, but even before my grandchildren, my family, this comes first, because I have to make sure I'm connected to the vine. And I'm hoping that I can reach out my vine and grab some people to connect them as well. So we can all be attached to this vine and being pruned by God and produce the best fruits. And our life will change forever. And just remember, guys, you are part of that tapestry. Let's hold each other accountable and together. Let's be positive. Let's say beautiful things to each other. Let's express love and kindness to our neighbors. Become a part of the vine of God and produce beautiful fruit, guys. Let's go into 2020 with the exceptional, wondrous, beautiful expectations that God is going to give us. This is going to be a time of change. He is going to do big things for those who follow him. So come on, guys. Let's all have a good time. I want us all to meet each other and have a lot of stories to tell of the wonders that God has done in our life. I send out blessings to each and every one of you, and I pray for you all, for healing, for love, for understanding, and happiness. God bless.